Sometimes Robux payouts can be just like spicy food. You get it just to lose it. And when you lose it, it burns. And for one of them, you might even start to bleed out of your hole a little bit if you're white enough. Like, losing spicy food is harder than eating it. Like on Hot Ones, the game show, I don't even want to see them eat it. I'd rather see them push it out. No, you know what? I take that back. I don't want to see it. All I need to do is hear it. Like all the screaming, the explosions, the squirting. Like, I think the sounds would be enough to get my mind going. I wouldn't even need visuals. If I can hear it, then I can also see it. I can smell it. I can feel it. I can taste it. Anything, you name it. But anyways, that's besides the point. Today we're going to be going over some of the craziest and most interesting incidents where players, developers, and studios have lost Robux. And a lot of Robux have been lost. Stay tuned because someone actually lost over 2 billion Robux. You could buy thousands of kidneys with that money. Forget the knees, you could buy thousands of kids with that money. First up, we have Hamid the Dolphin Man, who lost over 500,000 Robux worth of limited items, which is over 1,740 US dollars. This is the least expensive loss on today's video, and that's quite a pretty penny. So basically what happened with Hamid is he fell for what's known as the screen share scam. So what the scammer did was they found Hamid in a Discord server for a Roblox game and saw that his account had a pretty good amount of highly priced limiteds, so they chose Hamid as their target. Then they faked messages that Hamid sent in the Discord server that were against the Discord's terms of service. We don't know what the messages were exactly, but something pretty bad. They either did that through photoshopping it or inspecting the element. It's super easy to do that. It's way too easy to do that. And then they sent it to moderators of the server to get him banned, and eventually he actually did get banned from it. It's way too easy to fudge pictures like that and get someone banned from a Discord server. So then the scammer DM'd Hamid, pretending to be the Discord server moderator, asking for him to appeal his ban. And it's kind of hard to believe, but you could kind of see it. He was asked to change his password to prove that he really owns the account. It doesn't really make much sense. But they also made him screen share. They didn't ask for him to show his password or anything like that, so that's where I could kind of see, like, okay, well, they want me to change it, but how would they know what I'm going to change it to and how would they know what it is before? But the issue is when you're screen sharing, whenever you change your password, if you have two-step verification on, you get an email with a code and you have to enter that code before you can change the password. But where you enter the code, there's a special URL that you're on. So what they did was they saw the URL, quickly typed it in, and then while he was screen sharing, they saw what the code is, typed it in before he did, and changed the password to something that he wouldn't know and locked him out of his account basically. And then they traded away all his items, which lost him over 500,000 Robux. Next we have somewhat of a 2-for-1 deal, and this actually happened very recently. So Hazem, the owner of Please Donate, did a giveaway for 10 million Robux, and the first guy that won, he actually missed his chance because he never responded to the DM. So just by not being active on Discord, lost him 10 million Robux, which is equivalent to 34,995 USD. That is crazy. But then, get this, the second guy that's pulled was a guy named Moot, and he did not sleep on his chance. He actually responded to the DM and claimed that 10 million Robux. But no happy endings here. He decided to absolutely ruin this amazing opportunity. Instead of DevXing all the Robux for over $34,000, he decided to sell his account on eBay for 10,000 US dollars, which doesn't make any sense. He's already throwing money in the toilet here. But that is highly illegal. Like, you could get in less trouble for shooting someone than selling your Roblox account on eBay. He got banned instantly. And there goes the $34,000. That's gotta be one of the most painful giveaways ever. I know Moot's still crying about this. and I would be too. But honestly, I think I might feel more bad for the guy who just didn't respond to the DM, because at least he didn't do something stupid like try to sell it on eBay for less than half of the amount he could have made anyways. Because I can just imagine the feeling of opening Discord, seeing that message, and realizing it's too late. Like, I don't know if I could actually sleep at nights knowing that I slept on a chance for 10 million free Robux and didn't even have to enter my username and password into a sketchy site. This next one's a little bit of a brief one, but it provides more information for a big one that's coming up, so it's gonna be relevant eventually, trust me. So Bariza Games, the studio behind Miner's Haven. God damn it, Bryant, not that kind of miner. But yeah, no, I'm surprised this isn't a game made by Fave as well. But they're rumored to have lost millions of Robux due to a duplication glitch, which has happened in so many different Roblox games. So basically, they have a whole marketplace within the game, and players were getting crazy items that you would need a lot of Robux to get, and then making massive amounts of them. And now the millions of Robux that were rumored to have been lost would have been if all of those items that were actually duplicated were bought instead. But who knows if those items would have actually even been bought in the first place, because the game isn't huge. It's pretty big, but it's not like over 10,000 concurrent players. So it's theoretical Robux here. That's why this is kind of like a half one, but it's going to provide more emphasis on one that's coming up. But next we have Coded Cosmetics, who lost over 200 million Robux. 200 million. If that was in USD, that would equal a whopping $699,900,000. That is crazy. And this happened very recently, actually. A lot of very recent Robux losing incidents lately. I don't know what's up with that, but you better watch out. The Robux monster might come and slip his hand right in your pocket and take all those Robux. Kind of sounds weird. He's gonna slip his hand in your pockets. Sounds more like the tickle monster to me. But anyways, Coded Cosmetics is an owner of a massive clothing group on Roblox who sells like hundreds of thousands of pieces of clothing with many purchases, so she's doing just fine. But she lost 200 million Robux worth of limited items, and a lot of people think that it's her fault. So basically, she bought over 250 of one limited item, being the Carolina Herrera floral dress. Herrera, no idea what that means, but it tanked in value after being mass LPP'd, which is mass lowest price possible, which means it was just sold for 1 Robux a bunch of times, which absolutely tanks a limited item's value. So they went from sitting at 724k Robux a piece to a measly little 851 Robux. So all her value in that turned into literally nothing. And people blame it on her because she was the one who manipulated the item to really be worth that much anyways. It's estimated to have only been worth really around like 5,000 Robux if she didn't maneuver her way into it by selling them at such a high price. A lot of people were being ruthless towards her on the 200 million Robux lost. But if her mom ain't losing weight, then why should she have to lose Robux? That's the biggest Roblox one-day wrap value loss in all of Roblox history. Like, that's never happened before. Absolutely crazy amount. But 200 million Robux, that's nothing compared to 2 billion Robux, 2 billion gold doubloons, which is worth 6.99 million US dollars. Oh my god. You might as well just invest all your money into crypto at that point. Yikes. Now you're probably wondering, who is it? Who lost this much Robux? Who deserves that? No one deserves that, but that's when you'd be wrong, because it was well deserved. This happened to Dreamcraft, the creators of Adopt Me, and they deserved it because your pets cannot die yet in that game. I don't know why they've never made that feature. I really want to kill people's pets, and I really want to kill my own pets. It would be so fun. Adopt Me, please update. That's why they deserved it. But actually, how did this happen? Well, remember that little stupid one from earlier that would become relevant later? Well, it's relevant now because this 2 billion loss of Robux is from, you guessed it, another duplication glitch. So basically, players would put a ride potion on their pet, so it's like you inject it with magic drugs that makes it fly. Then they would log out, log back in, put that pet up for trade, and then join another player's game, and then give that pet another ride potion, which is an overdose, and it would make another version of the pet. It just has a baby on the spot. The drugs do that to you sometimes, I don't know. So in such a big game like Adopt Me, this is bound to cause some chaos. So many different players did that, and it happened with so many different pets, and they were all getting around in the trading system. So what Adopt Me did before patching the glitch, they had to just, shut down all the trading servers, so players couldn't trade for a little while. But so many of the duplicated pets were already traded for like nothing. It poisoned the marketplace a little bit, and over 2 billion Robux worth of pets were gotten from the duplication glitch. That's an estimation, by the way, there's no exact numbers. But the chaos, the absolute corruption, the screaming, the crying, the yelling, people jumping out of buildings left and right in Adopt Me. Eventually Adopt Me fixed the glitch, rolled the game back up, enabled trading again, but all of the trading history they erased from the time span when the glitch was discovered. So I saw a lot of people falsely lost their pets. I mean, they could just be little kids saying that because they want a free pet, but I don't doubt that many people did lose pets that they rightfully got and didn't trade for a duplicated pet. So fortunately enough for Adopt Me, it had a happy ending, and they didn't end up losing 2 billion Robux in the long run. That's gonna be just about it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, drop a like and subscribe. If you want to lose some Robux too, check out my Roblox merch, link in the description below. You might lose Robux, but you will gain some hotties all around you. They're gonna stack up. And I hope more people lose millions of Robux, because I want to make a part 2. And let me know in the comments which person you liked losing Robux the most. Which tears tasted the best. Which blood you thought bled the reddest. Which pain you thought was the most painful. And have you ever lost Robux like this? Or are you poor like me and you don't have anything to lose? That's what I thought until I got hacked on my original account way back. I did a free Robux generator website, that's all you need to know. But I had like less than 50 Robux on my account, and they still took it. Like, no limit. It's like, what are you gonna do with that? They literally just wanted to see me suffer and lose all my beloved memories on that account. And they changed my avatar too. I had the nice beautiful golden package on that from the little toy. And what'd they do? They took it all off. They took all my clothes off and became a bacon. They took all my clothes off without my consent. That's all you need to know.
Spend your Robux responsibly.